to tell you a little bit more about it.
Thank you, everyone. I do have some remarks here I would like to say. I want to thank everybody for coming today. My name is Steve Koloski, and I am the Chief of Police for the City of Flushing Police Department. I've worked here as a police officer for 36 years. That gives me a strong perspective on how important the community funding initiative is. Congresswoman McDonald-Rivette has a strong track record of supporting law enforcement. And this is just another excellent example. This effort exemplifies what it means to be a dedicated public servant, so thank you. Because of her efforts in securing a congressional earmark for our department, we will now be able to purchase, as she said, patrol vehicles, radios, and safety equipment. Thank you for recognizing the importance of investing in our community's safety. We operate under a general fund, so this greatly helps us. So the genesis, as she spoke, for this project in submitting for this grant was our school resource officer program. It's always been my intention to ensure that our schools are a safe environment. We consider our schools to be a cornerstone of our community. This funding both directly and indirectly supports this extremely important service. I originally started out with one SRO in one school as a collaboration with the Flushing Community Schools, and that then evolved into I have every school building, public school building in my area covered with a uniformed police officer with a marked patrol car sitting in front of the building. So the level of security and safety that adds for our residents is paramount. It's unfortunate, really, that we even have a need for this service. However, I want every child, parent, teacher, and staff member to feel safe at school. For every piece of equipment purchased, there is a family, neighbor, and a community who will feel more secure because of it. This also allows the department to upgrade equipment without placing any financial strain on our citizens in this time. This grant is more than funding on paper. It represents Congresswoman McDonald-Rivette's dedication to the people of Flushing and her understanding of what our first responders need to do their jobs effectively and safely. It also demonstrates her resolve to prioritize the needs of law enforcement in her district. So to the Congresswoman and her staff, we thank you and are truly grateful for the advocacy and work you put into this initiative on behalf of the City of Flushing. So thank you. I am now going to turn it over to City Manager Michelle King.
Hi, I'm Michelle King. I'm the city manager. I've been here for 13 years. The minute I started working here in Flushing, I fell in love with the little town, Mayberry 2.0. All of my employees are phenomenal, and the police department is well deserving of this grant. We appreciate the work that Sergeant Motzke and Chief Koloski have done, and we appreciate Congresswoman McDonald-Rivette, her staff, for advocating on our behalf. I will now introduce Mayor Pro Tem Dane Miller.
Hi everyone, I'm Dane Miller, the Mayor Pro Tem in the City of Flushing and a member of council since 2020. I just want to echo our sincere appreciation and thank you to the Congresswoman for supporting our schools and our police department. As the chief said, you know, we made a big step in this fiscal year of making sure that all three schools here in the city had a full-time SRO, and you know the equipment that the cars and the other equipment that's going to be provided will go a long way to supporting that initiative and you know, just keeping our schools safe. It's a crazy thing that that we have to do that now, but that's where we are, and I think having that that marked car out front is a big thing and makes everyone feel a little more secure. So again, on behalf of the full Flushing City Council and the residents, we'd like to express our sincere thanks for the support for our police department. And I'm going to pass it back over to Congresswoman McDonald-Rivette.
I also want to recognize that Representative Jasper Martis is here. He is an important partner in the work that he does in the state legislature in making sure that our police have what they need and our first responders are well equipped. I want to say that I grew up in a family where many members were law enforcement. My entire career, I worked hand in hand with law enforcement, and I think that we owe them the support that they need that keeps all the rest of us safe. But also, as a mom of 6 kids, that this money is going to actually help keep our kids not just safe in our schools, but help them feel safe in their classrooms, have parents feel confident in the safety of their kids. This is just incredibly important, and my team worked hard on this. We will continue to work hard to bring dollars home that support our first responders, and very grateful for everybody for being here today. With that, I'll take any questions.
Just one for the chief. Do you know when these funds will be distributed and then kind of how much will be used and in what areas? I know, obviously, you said cruisers, safety equipment, that sort of thing, but do you know how much will be allocated where yet?
So in speaking with some of her staff this morning, they're still trying to finalize that number. We know it's in the ballpark of about $250,000. My emphasis is going to be on cars and radios. We do have brand new bulletproof vests, so that's another small part of it. But you know, to purchase a patrol car and then upfit it, which is build it with the cages and lights and computers, in the days of technology we have now, it's fairly expensive. So that, you know, if we did 2 cars and or 3, that's going to eat up a large portion of it. So my intention is at least 2 patrol cars, possibly 3, and then some other direct safety equipment for the officers.
Just to give people an idea, what's a ballpark, new patrol car?
So
cost?
under a state of Michigan contract, we can purchase a car for about $53,000 right now, and then it costs right in the ballpark of $18,000 to do everything on it. So you're talking, you know, the wiring, the lights, the overhead. Now, CAD is a large part. Computer is a large part of, you know, policing today. So that's a whole other realm of making sure we have connectivity, stuff like that. So there's a AVL on the car that tells dispatch where the officer is, or at least the car is at all times. So there's technology involved. So it does drive the price a little bit. You're welcome.
Any other questions? Okay, thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Are we going to do a picture together? Are we going to do a picture together?
Oh, sure.
Yes,